Morning. Today I've come to Brereton Heath Nature Reserve. It's a place very close to where I live. It's less than 3 miles away from my house, but I've never actually been here with a camera. So this morning I've come out just to do a bit of exploration to see if there's anything worth taking pictures of. It's a lovely location. I'm having a nice walk, but the problem I've got at the moment is trying to isolate any of the trees. I'm probably still a little bit early in the year. Spring is not completely sprung yet, and so there's nothing greatly interesting, but I'm going to keep looking. Might spot something. I have got the macro lens as well, so I'm going to keep my eye out for something a little bit smaller rather than grand landscapes. I've spotted a small tree behind me, just over here, that's in blossom, that makes quite a nice little composition. I tried several different lenses just to try and isolate this tree from the background. First of all, I had my 24-120 on, but I found that I was getting quite a bit of the sky just creeping into the top of the picture. So I've changed and I've put my 70-100 lens on. This has made the shot a lot tighter, and I've got rid of all of the sky at the top, and it's made for a much more pleasing picture. So I'm quite happy with this one. I've just isolated a few silver birch over there with my 200mm lens. It makes a slightly different abstract image. I've got the settings on a 125 ISO, 6.3 f-stop. It's given me 1/30th of a second. It's quite different. I'll have a look what it's like when I get it back in the computer. So I'm really going experimental now. I've put the wide angle lens on and I'm taking some shots straight up into the canopy of the trees. Not a new idea, I've done this kind of thing before, but it's nice being creative, especially when you're not thinking that you're going to have your photographs judged by a judge. You can just take things that are pleasing. Now this one is quite pleasing as well. I've taken this shot behind me. It's not the most spectacular location, but with better light I'm sure it could be. What I've done is I've included these trees down here that have been cut down and fallen into the lake as a bit of foreground interest. I stuck a polarizer on to hold back the reflections on the water, and I stuck a hard-edged graduated filter on to hold back the sky as well. Not the best shot in the world, but it's still a nice record of the outing today. I've had a really good morning. I've had to avoid quite a lot of dog walkers, but that's the kind of place that it is. But I have found some really good locations. Certainly going to be worth coming back here, and it's nice to have something like this just on your doorstep where you can pop if the lighting conditions are really good. It'd be nice to come back at say sunset when the lighting's completely different, because I've spotted some locations that I think will work really well at a different time of day. For now, I'm going to go and get some breakfast. It's been an enjoyable morning, and all that's left to say is see you again.